You tired of waking up every day doing the same thing, repeating the same process, going to the same job. You want to see the end goal. You want to get to the future already. You feel me? You want to be successful in, whatever you're doing. But you got to realize it takes patience. What's up, y'all? It's Nate Yaps, back with another video, back with another banger, y'all. Today, we're just going to be talking about, getting successful and the things you really got to realize when becoming successful. And I feel like the first thing we should get into is a whole mindset change. When I say mindset change, sometimes you really got to just wake up and change everything about yourself. I'm not saying that, you could do it overnight, but I'm saying that you have to have a mindset shift. Like, you really have to just wake up and be like, okay, I can't be lazy. I don't got no time to waste. You feel me? Time is money. I ain't gonna lie. It was a time of summertime, y'all, and I'm gonna just keep this short real quick. But I was depressed. I had no job. I had nothing. I was not doing nothing for myself. No, like I said, I was not doing nothing. I had to wake up and said, all right, this life is temporary. And either it's going to be, I'm going to choose how I live and I can live successful. I could be rich. I could, grow in many aspects. Or I can stay in the same position and work a basic job or work no job. And you feel me? Still be negative and be depressed and not want to go anywhere and just, be like that for the rest of my life. You got to realize if you are not bettering your mind, your mind is your outcome. Your mind is your lifestyle. So it's like if you're sad, if you're not doing nothing, if you're lazy, if you're comfortable with being lazy, that's gonna be your life. And you gotta realize that is what's gonna lead you down. That is gonna be your downfall. Your future self is looking at you and is like, twin, you have to lock in. You have to do better. Like, you feel me? You gotta step up. You cannot be slacking. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all gotta realize when it comes to being successful, you have to make a decision. Are you going to let go of them past things that are holding you back? Or are you going to let go of these temporary things that are holding you back? You feel me? These people, these habits, you feel me? Just anything that's holding you back from growing. Or are you going to stay in the same predicament that you can't even provide for your family? You can't provide for yourself. You can't do nothing good for yourself. You feel me? You don't want to do that. You don't want to stay in that same predicament. You want to be in a successful predicament. You want to be in a successful point of life, and it's like you can't get nowhere if you holding on to past traumas. If you holding on to these bad habits, you're not gonna become successful. And y'all, I don't listen. Success takes time. It does not happen overnight. I say this all the time, but it's so true. You really just have to hold it down until it comes to light. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm making videos every day, and these YouTube videos, they might get low views, but at the end of the day, I know it's an outcome. You feel me? I might be doing this for free right now, but I am building a platform. I'm building a family. I'm building a fan base. And later on down the line, it's most likely going to make me some money. So it's like, you got to realize everything that you're doing has a purpose. You're not doing nothing for, no reason. If you're going to work every day, you're not going to work for no reason. You're going to get money. But you guys got to realize a 9-to-5 will only get you so far. I'm not going to talk down on no 9-to-5 because I feel like you should have a 9-to-5 while also having your business going on or whatever going on, because 9-to-5 is a stable source of income. But then again, not really, because you guys got to realize, look at the government shutdown. And I talked about this in my YouTube shorts, but people are losing their jobs like crazy. You could be working at a job for 10 years and they just fire you like that. They let you go like that. And that's why I say they don't care if you have to pay bills. They don't care if, you have a family to feed. They don't care if you have to feed yourself. They're not going to care if, the only way you get money is through them. That's what I was trying to say, y'all. I apologize, bro, but they don't care about it. I ain't gonna lie. The world keeps spinning. Realize that, like I said, time is money. So you got to learn how to invest your money. You got to learn how to invest your time. And that's what I say. It's a mindset shift. Like, if you're not investing these moments that you have right now, like I said, your future self is going to be whatever you're doing right now. If you're sitting around, trust me, you're not going to go nowhere. You're not going to elevate. So it's kind of like, you got to step up your life. You have to be uncomfortable now so you can be comfortable later on. A lot of y'all do not want to be uncomfortable right now. You guys are too scared to grow. You guys are too scared to step out your comfort zone. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you guys got to realize, like, if you want to grow, if you want to see a change, you have to do different stuff. Like, you feel me? You can't make a new recipe with the same old recipe. So it's kind of like you guys have to step up when it comes to a lot of these things. You guys got to realize that, when it comes to bettering your life, you have to change a whole lot about you. And that's what I say. It's a mindset shift. You have to wake up and say, you know what? This life is temporary. And if I don't change myself, this is going to be my life forever. Y'all, I go into my job every single day. You feel me? Like, I don't want to work this, 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I don't want to do this for 40 years, 50 years, just retire with, a basic retirement plan. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be rich. I want to live comfortable. I want to be able to take care of my family. So it's kind of like, I bet y'all want to do the same thing. I bet y'all want to go out there and, get what y'all want to buy. I mean, get what you want to get. Get all these nice clothes. Get all these nice cars. Get all these nice, houses and stuff. But you guys got to realize that comes with hard work. That comes with dedication, consistency. You feel me? That comes with you grinding. And you gotta realize when you're chasing success, time goes by fast, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it's been this past month when I started this YouTube channel. It felt like yesterday. It felt like yesterday when I made my first video, but it's like every single day you're working, every single day, every single second. You're gonna be tired. I guarantee y'all, I'm tired. You feel me? I grind every day, post videos every day, make content every day, try to find ideas every single day. You guys got to realize, like, it really takes time out your day. You can't talk to as much people as you used to. You can't hang with them as much people as you used to. I used to play the game 24/7. I have not played the game in a whole while, only because, you feel me, I've been too focused on me. I've been too focused on grinding. It's like, when you're on your journey of success, you got to realize time is going to fly. In the moment, it might not seem like it, but you're going to realize you're not talking to people as much. You're not hanging out as much. You're not popping up outside as much. You got to realize when you had nothing on your hands, all you had to worry about is, you feel me, what you about to do the next day, or what you about to do tonight, where we about to go. And you got to realize when you have nothing going on for yourself, I promise you, your life is just going to be boring. I know y'all back in the day when y'all used to be in school and summertime used to hit and y'all just used to be in the crib all day, y'all was bored. Y'all was not doing nothing. You knew how boring that was, sitting up in your crib the whole time, depressed. And that's what I say, when you chase success, it's like a feeling. Like, you're like, I got to get to the top. You feel me? I got to do whatever it takes. And that, like I said, it shifts your mind. You feel me? It changes your mindset on a whole lot. You start to look at the world differently. You start to look at things differently. You're not as bored because you're too focused on doing whatever you got to do to get to the top. So it's kind of like, you guys got to realize, like, when you change your mindset on a whole lot and you start to focus on success, time is going to go by fast. And that's when I say you got to keep up with it. I mean, you got to sit up there and keep grinding. I ain't going to lie. When it comes to posting these videos, I'm always posting. I don't care what nobody say. People be like, dang, bro, you posted 5 videos. I post 7 videos. I post 10 videos. You feel me? Just because I'm dedicated. Just because I'm trying to get to the top. And it's like, that's the same mindset you guys should have. And it's like, if you're not manifesting it, it's not going to happen. Y'all, the mind is a real powerful thing. And if you're not using it to your advantage, then what are you doing? I ain't gonna lie. You guys got to look at it. When you speak positive things into your brain, trust me, when you manifest it, it's going to happen, y'all. I don't care what it is. If you sit up here and say, today's going to be a bad day, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be a bad day. So it's kind of like, you guys got to realize, manifest what you want. Trust in God. Trust in whatever. At the end of the day, if you're having faith that it's going to work out, oh, bro, trust and believe it's going to work out. Trust and believe that it's going to happen. Listen, y'all, lately, I just been on a road to grinding. And my path is reflecting. You feel me? Other people are seeing it. And it's like, now people want to do good. Now people want to strive to do great. You feel me? People are, when they look at me, they see more positive than negative. Back then, I used to be a real negative person. I always used to complain. I did not see no purpose when it came to this life. I did not want to be stuck up working a 9 to 5 or just working every single day and coming home stressed out, tired. But I had to realize I could choose my reality. I don't have to do that. Like I said in my last video, it's people out there kicked up, relax, you feel me, making 150K just like that in just a week, a month, you feel me? Now other people out there can barely even touch 60K in a whole year. So it's like, you choose your reality. Are you going to go out there, learn how to become successful, even if it's boring? Or are you going to stay trapped? It's up to y'all, but, I'm going to keep this video short. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, you feel me? I love giving out advice. I love talking to y'all. I want to say thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the love. I see all y'all, showing love, commenting, liking, subscribing. You feel me? I appreciate you guys. Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all stay up. Y'all elevate. And I promise you, your time is going to come.